Alright, so you're just about to start your YouTube channel or you're just thinking of starting it. And here's the biggest question that you have to ask yourself. Well, if you haven't asked yourself, you have to ask yourself. And the question is if you are starting a hobby or if you're starting a business. This single mindset shift will tell you if you will actually make money on this platform or if you're even going to be sustainable here. So the hard truth is that hobbies fizzle and businesses grow. Well, most people start the YouTube channels for fun, right? And they post whenever they like, whatever they like. Well, honestly, personally, I think that's just fine when you're starting off. But when you look up to channels like Dan Co, Simon Squibb, and the other big influencers on this platform, and you want that type of level, that type of performance on your YouTube channel, that type of revenue, then you will have to change your game. You'll have to understand one simple thing: those big influencers are not running YouTube channels. They are selling emotion and are running amazing businesses. Here's an absolute kicker. A business mindset requires two things. One, which is consistency, and the second one, which is improvement over time. And without these two, a fun hobby just turns into, well, burnout and fizzles over time. So now you must be asking, what's the difference between a hobby and a business? So let's break it down. First of all, a hobby is inconsistent, as we just discussed before. But going into the details, a hobby is whenever the motivation comes in you, you start doing something. It's not consistent. It's just for a while. After some time, you burn out, and then after a while, you have another set of motivation that you have to absorb, and that's actually a bad thing. While business requires a lot of consistency, plans, calendars, day after day, month after month, year after year, and your customers expect from you, like for example, let's say you have a shop and the customer expects you to open your shop at a specific time. While if you open the shop for fun, you would sometimes open in the evening, sometimes you open in the morning, sometimes you open at the night. That is inconsistent, and obviously that will not work. Similarly, when you are on YouTube, you cannot just go out into the battlefield and not just have a plan. Well, obviously that will never work. Now, coming to point number two is that a hobby channel always stays stagnant. By the word stagnant, well, do not get afraid, I'll break it down for you. The word stagnant means it stays the same. There is no difference between the video you posted yesterday and the video you're going to post tomorrow or today. If you're talking about a business channel is obsessed with one thing, which is improving day after day, video by video. Even if it's the 1% that you're improving, over time that 1% will turn into 99%, and when you look back to your first video, you're going to be like, wow, I've come a long way. So yeah, that is a very exciting moment for most of the people. Ask yourself one question: how can I improve myself, even if it's 1%? Coming to the next point, this is the most important point. If you miss this, let's just say you miss the entire video, because this is very important. And the point is that a hobby is for personal enjoyment, while a business is to solve other people's problems, and this is where you need to focus. Now hear me out. When you start something for enjoyment, it's obviously for yourself, whilst a business always focuses on the problems that people are facing. Let's say with YouTube, the thing we are talking about right now, well, not as a creator, as a platform itself. The platform itself solves the problem of entertainment. It takes people's free time, converts it into entertainment or value. Well, most of the people here watching me today are looking for value, and maybe some people such as kids go on YouTube Kids and go watch it just for entertainment because they like it, and that's the point that hits the brain of the user. So when you are providing value for the user who is looking at your content or who is looking at whatever you're selling, even if it's a digital product or a physical product, the aspect of value is very important. Okay, so moving to the last point, and the last point is that a hobby just hopes for growth. Business never hopes for growth, it actually invests for growth. There's a very big difference. It's just like the difference between a valley where the mountains, the right mountains are farther away from the left mountains. Looking at bigger channels such as Simon Squibb and the ones I mentioned earlier, they never ever expected growth to come to them. They themselves went to growth, which is by strategies, good video quality, good lighting, and there are minor aspects of a video that make it look better, even if it's just investing in your camera, just going from one version of a camera to the next version, that can make a very big difference on your video quality, and eventually you will be at a very good point where you yourself will be satisfied with what you have and how you built it. Now we ask ourselves, when does our YouTube channel actually become a business, like legally a legit business? In many places like the US, when you are like making at least or a minimum of $600 from YouTube AdSense or any affiliate programs, you actually get a tax form in front of you that you have to fill. But yeah, like I said, let's just not go into those details and focus on how we can actually enhance ourselves and our page. Now let's just talk about the things we should do as a beginner to improve our YouTube channel or our page. And the first thing on the top of our list is to build trust and expectations. And you can ask me, how am I supposed to do that? Well, first of all, you have to post regularly. Well, if not regularly, at least once every single week. And that's like a minimum. That shows your consistency, and it will actually bring a very big impact on the viewer. Even if you look at the big influencers on YouTube, like I mentioned before, let's just take Iman Gadzi as an example. He posted like every single week, or well, if not every single day, when he started YouTube. Even if you go back to his page, you'll see gym videos, and honestly, that's just pure consistency. Now, once you have already built that trust and those expectations, the next thing that will automatically come to you, brands will start to want to work with you. Obviously, when those brands that are according to your niche, let's say in the finance and self-improvement niche, whether it's a gym brand which sells protein, or even if it's a clothing brand, they will start to want to work with you. Obviously, they're seeing the fan base, they are looking at how you grab the viewer's attention, and yeah, that's how you can actually make an extra income, either it's through affiliate programs or just the brand paying you directly. Look at Dan Martel over here. Dan Martel is a very amazing influencer, but he isn't just an influencer, he is using his speaking skills, his knowledge to scale. And that's a thing that we all don't realize, because we are looking at him as an influencer and we think we are getting value, whilst what he's doing is that he is scaling his YouTube channels. He is bringing the same audience that he gets from YouTube to different products. Similarly, when you are talking about your channel, first of all, you should start off good. You should have a strong foundation, a strong base. Well, obviously you cannot just jump into the sea without knowing the basics of swimming. And just know that each and every single drop of your hard work towards your content will eventually pay off. Well, that is it for today, and I hope you found this video very valuable, and make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. And I want to know just one thing: what is the thing that you will do to make your next video better than the previous video? So even if it's not a video, what are you going to do to one thing, the 1% that I just talked about in the video, that you will do to improve your business, your YouTube video from the previous one? So make sure to comment. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.